You say you originally from Detroit.
Yeah, born and raised in Detroit.
He's born and raised in
Yeah,
Detroit.
born and raised, like my whole
What
life
hospital?
in Detroit.
Henry Ford?
Like Henry Ford type.
Henry Ford Hospital?
Yeah.
So he was born at.
Like some like that. I think Henry Ford. Don't get me lying type.
Yeah.
But,
well, that's a very popular hospital.
Yeah, very
you know
popular.
So
very
everybody,
popular.
you know what I'm saying? A lot of people was being born out of hell. I was born in Henry Ford Hospital. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I know, like that's where I was born at was in Detroit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of my family, my sisters, all them, they went to Cass.
Oh, that's player.
So
My
yeah.
little nephew went to Cass. Cass cool as hell.
Yeah. Is that where you found you wanted to do music at? Was it in Detroit? Did you wait to come out to the West Coast to really
It
get
was
active?
Detroit. I found everything. Like I was rapping since I was a little kid and I was raised by like real like gentlemen and shit. So they was doing what they did and I ain't want to do what they did. I'm gonna be honest. They was in the streets and shit.
Yeah.
So I always told my mama and I want to be a rapper and shit. So I just started rapping when I was a kid. Then that shit just started taking off of me when I was like around probably like 16, 17. I caught a big ass fan base type shit.
Yeah.
Like, cause a lot of people me off just my clothes and just being a cool.
So you say you was already building the popularity coming up, man, and then just when you got into the music, it kind of just took off for you.
Yeah, it just took off. It was
So
like
you was having popularity already.
Yeah,
just even
I was
coming up in
already
school.
cool as hell. Buy everybody lunch and shit. One of them just cool ass.
Was you a smart or was you just a class clown?
Both. I'm happy you said that because I was both. Because my mama ain't play that like. Because my mama was a single mama and my dad he was in the feds. So my mama and she was big on that school. So I did both. I was a fool in school and I made sure my grades was up to par type.
So you was a nigga that like I'm gonna hurry up and get my work done, but then I'm gonna with somebody
then
else.
I'm gonna act a
done.
fool in this because sometimes like I was a class clown because I like to entertain myself type. So I'll do shit out of boredom in class, get to playing around and shit.
Yeah.
And then everybody would just catch on to what I was doing type.
You
shit.
graduated?
Hell yeah, I graduated high school and I went to college for a minute. And then that's around when I met bro.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother story. I was in college when I met bro.
How'd you meet? Yeah, I was about to say how'd you and
so people was already hitting me to come to the Bay and so once I had came to the Bay and me and Brody had linked up, he had brought his young through and he had made sure they was cool because they had want to do a song with me, so he had took care of them, made sure they was cool. And then me and bro just took a big ass liking into each other. Like we liked the same shit. Like the first day we met, we was locked in.
Yeah.
Like we was just talking about clothes. Next day we went straight to the mall. Then I just love how bro was doing shit because he motivated me. He pulled up orange Beamer on Go 4Gs and
yeah.
So I'm like, damn, that's some player shit. Because coming from Detroit, we seen a lot of shit. But
It's,
I ain't
it's
never
everywhere
seen
through
no nigga
Detroit,
on no
niggas. But niggas is riding down through that motherfucker.
Hell yeah, they
niggas
is
having things throughout the city of Detroit.
Hell yeah, they is. So that's what really motivated me. I'm like, damn, I love what Brody doing, and then shit, he just got a great heart before anything. Like he got a great heart and shit. So shit, you can't beat that. You feel me?
No, it's good, man. When you know you can definitely move from a different side of things. You know, Detroit, Midwest. You know, coming all the way out to the West Coast. You know, I ain't gonna lie, Church. The West Coast done turned a lot of motherfuckers out.
Yeah, it's like a whole
lot of good
shock.
in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like from, you know, you got a lot of people that done came from down East Coast, they done came down Midwest, and they come down to the West Coast, and this is where they really spread their roots. This is where they really spread their wings, and you know, kind of deepen their roots into the soil around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I mean, shit, I can understand it. You know, you didn't have no you didn't have I want to use a better wording of did you already have a supporting cast in Detroit?
Hell yeah, I had a lot of support in Detroit, but I was always like a hustler and a grinder. But to go back to what you said, when I seen the West Coast, I just seen so much opportunity.
Yeah.
Cause I was still young and shit in Detroit, so I'm fighting niggas every weekend. I'm just going through nigga shit niggas go through. It ain't no crazy shit, but you know how that shit go, just growing up some places.
Well, I mean, I've seen people get on even through their rap career out of the city of Detroit. I mean, we got Sada Baby, we got T Grizzly. Like, you know, you got people that have actually
prospered off that shit.
Prospered off that shit, like stayed home in their root,
and
did
their thing.
And did their thing.
That's kind of how my story was, but I came before both of them type shit.
Yeah,
Saying
like
that to
10
say,
years
I
before,
had a buzz 10 years ago, so I've been like, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I had just left Detroit. But I can say it's a great thing because it made me a man. So I kind of went through life before fame type shit.
All right, so you see it. We just hit 500K. You know what that means? That means you gotta subscribe and get us to 600K because we are dangerously close to 666K. Let's go.